Hello audience, whenever you are, come back with your beloved mini talk show. Me, FUAAD GUNAWAN as host, and now we are talking about the eruption of Merapi mountain that occurred a couple years ago. Before I start the talk show, I want to inform you that we will use a Zoom application to connect with our guests, of course, because of the pandemic. Please stay safe, everyone. Also, we invite a victim from this disaster. Her name is EMMANUELA YOSEPHINE KARTIKA FAUZTA. Next, we also brought in an expert concerning this disaster. Her name is Benedikta Ajeng PRADISTI.
And before that, I want to tell you that I'm so very grateful to join this Zoom mini talk show with you and the audience, Mr. FUAAD, and thank you for inviting us.
Okay, we start from the victim, Miss Ela. Okay, could you tell us what experience or what you saw during the volcanic eruption?
Okay, before we saw during the volcanic eruptions, there was a signal from the animals and the ensemble is bird. Then our temperature air was begin hotter than usual, and we felt that something the minor earthquakes was happened in a few times before the eruption was started. And based on my experience, the volcanic eruption in Yogyakarta was happened in batch 2006 and 2010, and there were a hectic situation in my life before I saw the volcanic Merapi eruption was explode.
And our expert, Miss Ajeng. Miss Ela talked about her experience during the phenomenon. Is it true, or do you have other explanations?
Okay. When we talk about volcano eruption, we always begin with magma. So magma is a semi-liquid rock mineral, dissolved gases, and extremely hot liquid. Usually the earth mantle is made of magma, and the magma can push through holes or crack in the crust and causing volcanic eruption. And like the victim said, before a volcano erupts, there's normally increase in earthquakes and tremor. And these are caused by the activity of the magma. And the ground may crack and gases such as carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide will appear. And I will talk about the sign of volcanic eruption. So there is an increase in the frequency and intensity of earthquakes, and then animals around the mountain descend to immigrate. And I will explain about the process. So the magma inside the volcano has a high temperature, and as the magma is continuously heated, it goes up, and as it rises up, gas bubbles are developed, and the gas bubbles are trapped and expand, causing the molten material to swell, also resulting on gradual increase in pressure. And within the volcano, when the pressure exceeds, the strength of the fracture occurs, and the resulting is so bad. And finally, magma ejected out as lava, material, and ash. Yeah, that's all the explanation from me.
I found something that I think it's interesting. Animals around the mountain descend to immigrate. Can you explain more, Miss Ajeng?
Okay. For your information, animals have an early warning system, especially when comes with natural disaster. So they can communicate this information by their behavior. In Merapi cases, we can see an unpredictable view of mass animal movement because the temperature of the volcano is so high and the animal might have lost their safe environment to stay, and their movement profiles may provide warning of the eruption in the future. Can you get a point?
Yes.
I see right now, but I'm still confused about the dangers of breathing of air mixed with volcanic ash. How dangerous is that, Miss Ajeng? Could you tell me about that and explain me more deeply about it? Thank you.
Okay. Actually, the volcanic ash is contain some particles such as aerosol, carbon dioxide, and hydrochloric acid. And this particle can cause serious effects on human health. Let's say respiratory symptoms, asthma, chronic bronchitis, and emphysema. So you need to protect yourself by wear protective clothing, goggles, and dust masks.
Thank you, Miss Ajeng, for your explanation. And as the host, I want to ask you, Mr. Fuad, what can we do to prepare for the eruption of the volcano? Can you give us some information or tips about that?
Okay, it is also for the closing. Okay, what to do if a volcano erupts? Okay, if you are indoors when a volcano erupts, find out the latest emergency information and instructions from radio, televisions, or websites. Point two, if you are outdoors, seek immediate shelter and stay out from the dangerous zones. Point three, wear long shirts and long pants to protect the skin from ash. Wear goggles to protect your eyes and a dust mask to protect from lung irritation. Point four, in the absence of a dust mask, you can use wet cloth over the nose and mouth. Point five, follow any evacuation. And point six, the last point, it is be prepared for upcoming disaster if they occur. Okay, this is the end of the mini talk show today. Okay, audience, thanks for watching our beloved talk show and see you next time.